Once upon a time in a small village, there lived a merchant named Raghav. Raghav was known for his shrewdness in business and had amassed a considerable fortune. But despite his wealth, he was never satisfied. His desire for more gold, more land, and more power grew with each passing day. One day, while wandering in the forest, Raghav stumbled upon a beautiful golden swan. The swan had feathers that glittered like pure gold. Mesmerized by its beauty, Raghav decided to capture the swan. With this swan, I can sell its feathers and become the richest man in the kingdom, he thought to himself. The swan, however, was not an ordinary bird. It could speak and had the power to grant wishes. The swan pleaded with Raghav, "Please let me go, and in return, I will grant you one wish." Raghav, blinded by greed, thought for a moment and then said, "I wish that every time I touch something, it turns into gold." The swan, seeing the greed in Raghav's eyes, warned him, "Greed is an evil force. Your wish may bring you more harm than good." But Raghav was adamant. "I want my wish granted now," he demanded. Reluctantly, the swan granted Raghav's wish. Excited, Raghav hurried back to his mansion. On his way, he touched a tree, and it turned into solid gold. Delighted, he touched the stones on the path, and they too turned into gold. He imagined the endless wealth he could create. When he reached home, Raghav's daughter came running to greet him. Forgetting about his wish, he embraced her, and to his horror, she turned into a lifeless statue of gold. Realizing the terrible mistake he had made, Raghav cried out in despair. He ran back to the forest, searching for the golden swan. "Please take back your power. I've lost my daughter because of my greed," he begged. The swan appeared once again and said, "I warned you, Raghav. Greed is a destructive force. It has cost you dearly. But I will show mercy. I will undo your wish, but you must learn to be content with what you have." With a wave of the swan's wing, Raghav's wish was undone. His daughter returned to life, and everything that had turned to gold was restored to its original form. From that day on, Raghav learned to live humbly, understanding that true wealth lies not in material riches, but in the love and contentment of a simple life. The golden swan never returned, but its lesson stayed with Raghav forever. Greed is an evil force that brings only misery and loss.